Hey everyone, this is Live47 doing a discussion video on the survival mode that came out this weekend, and it's kind of still out right now, of course, but yeah, kind of my thoughts. What is it? How's it play? Pros, cons. Just gonna go over that. Okay, so what is it? It's a 3-round bot match, basically, and with the main tiers right now being 6, 7, it seems that basically the 3 rounds are tier 5, tier 6, and tier 7 respectively in those orders, with your ability to take 1 BB, 2 cruisers, and 2 DDs in there, any combination of cruisers or DDs. How's it play? Everything's playable. Realistically, I like the good eyes now brawling battleships or any brawling ship against any form of bot works. It's kind of pretty easy, but DDs and cruisers that rely on smoke or are more torp-based DDs, I'd probably not play them or play them with care. You are going to have problems where gunboat DDs tend to be working and light cruisers tend to work, but you will get shot through smoke because bots have auto-aim, the fun stuff. Pros of this game mode, really great XP grind. I cannot stress this enough. I put up a few videos this last weekend of it, and I was averaging 4 to 7k respectively, depending on what I was playing, every 10 minutes, which is sometimes faster than playing regular game mode. And you can kind of just turn your brain off and do this, so you can grind out 25, 30, 35k potentially in an hour in a ship without using your boosters, without anything. Now, of course, it doesn't count towards missions, which kind of sucks, but still, it is one of those things that it's a great XP grind. I'd use it when it's there, and wargaming, please don't nerf it. Like, this is actually just, it's nice in little small spurts, kind of simple. So please just leave it as it is. I think it's a great XP grind so far, and allows people kind of for that like guaranteed amount. So really, in this game, also you get 2 extra heals on top of your 3 heals in your ship, or 4 heals if you ever decided to go down the British CL line or CA line. So for that, I think you really have plenty of health. It's pretty hard to die in this game mode unless you do something stupid if you overstretch yourself. So I would definitely, I wouldn't be too worried about that. Cons, you can see them on the screen. Best score, 0. Accumulated awards, 0. Even the rewards were actually pretty good. It was gonna be a copper key, like copper crate key. I don't really need copper, but still, that's an awesome little bonus for people who want to play. But the game's buggy. The challenges are buggy. Scores don't keep process. Hard mode, normal mode. There is no difference. Even in the XP end, it says difficulty equals 2 or something like that, and it looks like it in the numbers. It should be a 2x bonus to your XP. It's not. It doesn't do anything, and I think that they probably released this button a little too early. It should have just been normal mode, just to kind of figure out the basics. Con of the event really is, these are bots. You have to deal with Tokyo drifting. You have to deal with all the bullcrap that bots bring along with them. I do feel like they torp more often in this mode, so do be careful about that. But even then, they, Hatsuharus and stuff like that are, they're only firing off 1 torp, not all of their torp, so it's not that bad either. But I think really what this game mode does is it shows off that the devs really need to look into how bots play. And just, if you could just fix the Tokyo drifting, if you could just fix kind of the simplistic ones, the simplistic things, I think you really could have a good game mode on your hand on this. Really kind of turn it into a zombie-esque mode from Call of Duty, which is, should have been a game, almost 8 years ago in itself by itself, not just an added little side mode. But that's besides the point. Sorry. I've been playing that a lot. So, but with this, I really feel like they need to focus on bots. This just really highlights it. It's, it's still a fun mode, but they need to work on it. They need to do that stuff. For my overall thoughts of this, it's a great start to the game mode. Kind of just like how Blitz Royale started as a meh. It had its things, it had its fun. in my opinion, this is where exactly the thing is. It has its thing. It just needs to get evolved. It needs to have a little bit of love given to it. And personally, I think the things that could be tightened up, kind of just some general thoughts from me, is the carriers in round 3 need to be removed or need to move. They are one of the reasons why most people fail in this, is that either we spread out and try to kill the carriers quick, and then one person has to deal with the southern spawn of 2 cruisers and a battleship, which can wear you down no matter which ship you're in, and kill you depending on your health. So there, you've now lost one person, you've lost 1/3 of your firepower, and you might not be able to finish it. So in my opinion, the carriers there are kind of worthless and not fun. I think they could actually be removed, and personally I believe that we should have a fourth round for just a boss. Just put one tier 10 or something like that. I think that would be fun. Just put like a tier 9 or tier 10 in there for like tier 7, like something that's, it's going to be a lot of health, but you'll be able to take it down with 3 people pretty quickly, even if you're lower tier. It's gonna hurt when it hits, but it's still, at the same time, it has to hit, and it's a bot, and it's just a health XP pool, and those 2 carriers are basically doing that because they won't launch planes until you get close to them anyways. So why does it matter? I think they could probably be moved up. The heals, I think, should also come with power-ups like Blitz Royale. Add those in for, kind of their health, concealment, reload, buffs on that stuff. I think that'd be a great way to kind of just add a little bit of hey, I'm gonna grab the north heal versus the east heal, because the north heal has more concealments, and I'm a DD and I want to be a little bit higher concealment or something like that. Or hey, give the battleship a reload booster, so because he's close to it or something. I think that could be really something to kind of mess up the play style and try to make it a little bit more of a team friendly, or add a little bit of something to the mix. So last thing is, I actually think you should be able to earn medals in game, not have them count. Because I think that this would be way too easy to get all the medals in the world. But to me, I think we should use medals. If you earn a medal, you get consumables back, like smoke, sonars, radars, precise aims, and everything like that. And also, some of these consumables should also have their times decreased in this mode by a certain amount. That way, you're able to use it more, but you can also earn it back too. So it kind of gives this, hey, I'm gonna get this many kills, I'm gonna do this much damage and stuff like that, to especially since by 80,000 you're in round 3, you've most likely used most of your precise aims, or you've most likely used your smokes and like that. Give us a way to kind of earn it back. I think that'd be kind of really cool. But really, those are my thoughts. Great start to a game mode, just like Blitz Royale, and I'm hoping that they push it just a little bit further and make this a really fun mode. I wouldn't mind a longer game mode too, one that maybe I can go as long as I want to go. But yeah, and more maps, but of course, this is the first time. It's gonna be one map to kind of test it all out. Either way, what are your guys' thoughts? Leave it down in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going on. And how'd you like survival mode? What are your thoughts on it? What do you think they could do to make it better? Have a good one, guys. Peace.